Hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope my internet's doing well. All right, cool. All right. Kevin, good morning. Wookie, Nando, Cal, either one. Olivier, Cypher, Dom, Mr. O, Mr. Bond, all the misters. Al Dente, Eddie, a giveaway. Can't wait. That's right. Please remind me if I forget. Sour Planet, what's up? We're giving away free shirtless pics finally. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Froggy, how you doing? Miguel, good morning. Faustun Dante, good morning. Com, Lexit, Parsha, what's up? Matt, Grizz, good morning. Is the giveaway on MFFU or Tradeify? Stick around to find out. Oh man, look at this. So we had what jobless claims? Look at this low to high. 185 points from news and thereafter. So initial news brought us lower and then buy up and then shot higher on what was this? Was this another news item? Was it like a tweet? I don't know, Trump's talking to China's Xi. Maybe that's it. Looking for a liquidity sweep. Where was that? There. Anyways, basically the upper region I was looking at was our frames dropping. My connection looks good right now, but it's possible it's fluctuated. This box here, this upper box, which was 820 to 860, was kind of the upper region I've been looking for. And we hit that in Globex, and then again swept through it then on news. So we have been in a pretty balanced range lately. And looking for a breakout of this range. There's the daily. Stacking higher there. So, all right. We'll see what shakes out. Let's have a great day. All right, all the market opens. I'll be giving away a 50K starter plus account on MFFU. We'll do it a little later in the session. If you have not traded MFFU before, you'll want to create an account if you win, and then you're going to give me that email associated with the account you created. If you already have traded MFFU before, then I just need, the winner, I just need their email address. Parshav wants to know if he wins and MFFU isn't available for him, can I pick who to win? Yeah, I'll allow it. Sure. That sounds like a nice thing to do. Okay. Rachel wants it. Rachel, didn't you already get a free MFFU account? Froggy, 745 on 2 accounts. Close the charts. If you trade again, I am going to track you down and knock on your door and tell you I'm very disappointed in you. So, nice job. Hold on to that bag. All right. 3rd time's the charm, says Rachel. All right. Well, we'll see. Doesn't seem right. Seems like it's like when Jim Halpert won Employee of the Month. Seems rigged if you win it. All right. Down to VWAP here. ES through VWAP. What's up, Trader 020? Dan, good morning. Let's see if VWAP holds here. I do have some divergence here again on ESNQ. Beta Mutation, what's up? What news was there? There's jobless claims and Trump talking to China. VWAP's still holding for the time being here on NASDAQ, but ES hanging out right around the lows here. be surprised if that gives way and NASDAQ's going to give up VWAP. I'm doing fine. Thanks, Fatal. Doing fine. Jacob, you like the music? Exclamation point music in chat if you want to link the Spotify playlist. It's just my own music. Made it just for you, Jacob. Man, this is just some VWAP chop, huh? Yeah, exciting opening. You have some good PA for once? Yeah. Man, this has been gross. What's up, Trading Academy? How you doing? Maybe Naz is finally gonna give up VWAP here. That's what ES wants. ES wants it too. Lego Captain Rex, good morning. Lupac, hello, hello. How you guys doing? What's the bias today, everyone? I think, I don't know about everyone, but I could say looking for get out of this range, you know? Nice push lower, finally. To me, it seemed more probable that NAS would give up VWAP. Just with ES hovering around the lows, we just need a tech to roll over there and get the push lower. So now, gonna see if we can get continuation. We're trading 3 MFFU starter plus 50Ks. And remember, doing a giveaway on 1 MFFU starter plus 50K today. I'll tell you how to enter and all that a little bit later. All right, here's kind of a retest of the lows here. Like to see it reject and just continue. I'll tell you how to join the giveaway later. It's not giveaway time just yet. Gonna watch the open and all that. Maybe in 45 minutes or so we'll do it. You know, when it starts chopping around in about 45 minutes. So, Nas back to VWAP. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Don't you just love no continuation at all? It's so fun. Jeez. Do you have the 20 Apex accounts? No, not yet. No, actually, I don't love that. What kind of sicko are you? Oh, look at Eddie. He loves continuation. So yeah, it's got a little sweep of PDL, similar sweep to what we got in Globex here. And I think it swept overnight lows by like a tick or two. So it is possible we get a reversal here, but I don't know. Thanks, Lexit. Yeah, Tradeify's been planning on adding more options than just Trade Evade. I talked to Brett from Tradeify a while ago, and he mentioned that. Okay, Naz with the overnight low sweep there. Eddie took a My Fun and Features payout this morning and made it all back there. Nice. That's such a good feeling. Eddie's been crushing it this year. Iron shorts, but I was so there's a drop, 700. I'm just so hesitant because it just keeps getting pumped back up, you know. Go figure, makes one hesitant. I'm not short here. All right, 700 again. ES getting a little buy up there. Part of me is tempted just to flip long, just because that's just what's been happening lately. I'd much rather, just short and get a bear trend day, but that seems like asking for a lot. Just kind of want to almost just trade the opposite of what I want, you know? Good morning, Ola. How you doing? Yeah, so here's the lack of fall through to the downside that I mentioned. It's just like maybe flipping long. Normally I would just look for a retest of short, but again, doesn't matter how much I want a bear trend day, it just hasn't been happening. So if we can get just like a little pull back here that holds, that might be enough to get me long. You're running on 3 hours of sleep, been welding all day. I don't know if you should be trading. I think you should take a nap. It's hard to trade when you're that tired. Good morning, Noah. So here's a level where I might short. I'll try it. It's possible though, I just have to flip long. Just in case the market's kind enough to give me some continuation, I will be short. What's up, Griffin? How you doing? There we go. Let's get some nice closes on these candles here. All right, I'll be at break even now. About 15 points. It's possible we bottom out here. Yes. Kind of be a double bottom, and that would be a higher low there, so protect myself. All right, break even, stop there. I'll let it bounce up a little bit higher here. So Chesterfield, what's up, buddy? It's a good boy. Oh yeah. What's on the couch? Try one more short here. I'm watching ES here right at the lows. Alright, I'm gonna stop out here for break even. Okay, out on that one. Wanted to see a heavier close there on ES. Trying to get in on it and not have to really weather much drawdown. That's my goal. Might take a few stabs though. There we go. It's kind of picking up here. Let's see if we can get the follow through now. About 15 points here. Yeah, Kevin, we're doing a giveaway later. Yep. Does it help you more mentally to move your stop loss to break even as opposed to playing out your stop loss? Well, we haven't been getting continuation to the downside, so I don't necessarily want to take a bunch of full-size losses trying to short, you know? So I'm being a little bit more cautious with it. Shorting has not been a comfortable place to be past 2 months. What news do we have in 1 minute? I don't think I got red folder news, just Canadian stuff. That shouldn't do anything, right? Yeah, I don't think Canadian PMI ever does anything to NASDAQ. This is MFFU. Maybe I should just be going for 15 points today, because I hit 15 points on both shorts and did not take any money off the table on them. I'm trading 3 accounts at a time right now. These are 3 evals. So let's me stop out. We got a 5 minute here, just these overlapping candles mixed. Yeah, it's kind of garbage. Is MFFU better than Tops Up? You like Tops Up because it's cheaper? No, it's not. Tops Up's more expensive. MFFU is cheaper, assuming you pass. You know, if you're new to MFFU, you can get a funded 50K account with $48. Best deal around. Top Step, what it has going for it are like the payouts are higher. Like you can get the max payout is $5,000. No activation fee with MFFU. That's why it's cheaper. Yeah, like Booth said, Top Step is one of the most expensive, but they're the most reliable. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Top Step has rules that make it harder for traders that like to scalp. I don't know what you're talking about there either. All right. Yeah, MFFU is the cheapest way to get a funded account right now that I know of is MFFU with the new user 50% off when you use code Dan. It's like $48.50, something like that. With cheaper than Top Step, Take Profit Trader is with the discount, but it's more expensive than MFFU. Yeah, again, MFFU right now it's the cheapest. The payouts are smaller, so it's just steady, get some steady payouts going, get in a good groove with MFFU. You're not gonna go for home runs, etc. Yeah, like what Grizz is saying, it's good not to get rich, but to make it a consistent paycheck if you can get a payout. How many challenges have you done with trading? You mean like as videos on my channel or as like prop from trying to get funded challenges? Because those are two separate things. If you're just talking about on my channel, I've done 2 with other traders, like a beginner versus pro kind of thing. And I tried day trading with $1,000 twice. And I did an algo trading video, and I did Forex once, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, what about the scale rule? Yeah, that's just pretty normal. Whatever happened with that algo thing? Well, the video, it didn't go well. I did it for another month and I recorded it all and I didn't end up making a video about it. Wonder if longs have any steam here. Do I trade every day now? Yeah, I trade every day. I live stream here every day. No, it was not profitable. I lost a lot of money on it. I was trying to figure out how to turn it into an interesting video for part 2, and I couldn't really figure it out. I was like, okay, it'd be interesting if I then try to make my own and run that and just see how well that would have done. So, does anyone know, like, what's like if you're not like a coder, what's like an easy way to make like an automated strategy, like an algo type thing? Is there? I know there's I think there's some platforms that do it. Does anyone know? If I had a 100K trading account with my own money, how much would I risk per trade? 100K account? I don't know. I'm probably not the right guy to ask. I probably would risk, maybe up to $1,000. I remember there was Mount Mall, because I remember there was this platform. I forget. I think I saw some other YouTuber do it, but it was like essentially like almost. It was like assisted. What's the right word? It was like drag and drop, trying to build a strategy or whatever. That's what I was thinking of. It was like, and then, obviously you maybe use like Ninja or something to run it, but. Or okay, yeah, AI and TradingView maybe. Yeah, I would try that. Just because then I can make part 2 of that video, and that could be fun, you know? I have to go back and watch all the footage from that second month I paid for from that one bot or whatever. It was terrible though. And I was like, okay, well that's not interesting. I like lost every trade. So I need like another aspect to the video to make it more interesting. Like, okay, well let me try making my own now. So oh, Sour Planet, you work in software development? Yeah, I'd have to think of something. Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds good, Maul. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. This PA is frustrating, and kind of getting used to it. If I use code Dan, do I get a discount? With what? What do you want to trade? It works on the bigger platforms. Most of them. MFFU? Yeah, use code Dan. You'll get a discount. This is it's kind of lackluster action. This is just where your discipline's tested. I struggle with it. I get very frustrated. How's your current fund going? Yeah, I don't really have one. I got so tilted yesterday. I was fine. Like, off, on stream stuff is fine. I was like break even or whatever. Not whatever. That's about what it should be on a day like that, I think. And then I just got a little foolish off stream and just completely effed up. Just was YOLOing kind of. Top tick I got was rough. Didn't it end up going even a little bit higher? There's a few. I don't know. Like I said, it tests you, and this is just not. I think there's like some early trades to catch kind of in the first 10 minutes, which I don't normally think is the best, but then after that, you kind of have to wait till like almost lunchtime for them the next move. Like as soon as I ended stream yesterday, we started getting some volatility and stuff. The thing is, like, if you can just not trade or be break even, whatever, during this price action, and you're around and you're ready. When we do have the good price action, that's when you can make the most of your money. That's what Pete always says, is like there's like 20 days in the year when traders will make like the bulk of their money. So a lot of it is just kind of waiting and good risk management, staying disciplined, being patient. And it can be really challenging because it's boring, it's boring. That's just trading's boring. It's just like, there's a lot of parallels to poker. I always talk about it, but poker is really boring a lot of the time. Fold, check, fold, check, fold. It's like so boring. That's why like online, that's not the only reason, but you'd have like 4 games going on at once or 16 games going on at once. So that way, that would kind of help with boredom. Fold, raise, fold, raise. You're not just sitting there folding at a slow pace. Get more action. Trading is boring. You're doing it right. Yeah. Yeah, Grizz. Same with me, man. That was like the same exact thing that happened. He said he was break even yesterday the whole morning, called it a day, then saw a breakout trade that was going to be great, took an L, and spiraled after that. That was exactly what happened to me. Exactly what happened. It's so annoying. Well, Parshab, I'm talking more about like, you know, like for me, my experience with Texas Hold'em, no limit Texas Hold'em mostly, and counting cards is generally associated with blackjack, which is a completely different game. Rachel says, I wish I could pay you for those valuable insights, but I guess all I can do is like the stream. That's a good call to action there. How about that? Hit the thumbs up button on the stream if you haven't already. Good morning, Zachary. How you doing? Kind of looks like we're gonna get a bounce out of here, but man, hard to assume that, right? Just kind of been pinned here at the lows. Bounces have stalled out. Heat map slow to load. It's probably I don't know. I'm a little disappointed that, you know, I had 2 trades up, 15 points on those MFFU ones, and could have been easy points to just bag, but I was looking for the move lower, as usual. Am I a full-time trader? I spend full-time, I trade every morning for several hours, but I don't derive a full-time income from trading. Have a goal. Stop licking your feet to death, man. I know, buddy. Gee, I'm sorry. Gabby, come on, buddy. Boof. I mean, if some guy's shoving to a short stack, at some point the short stack's going to call. Right? I mean, they're going to call with a wider range of hands, and then he can't get mad on a mildly bad beat. Partially, I use 4 monitors for the stream. Trading, I got 4. I'm actually gonna put this one in my monitor up here since I'm not trading anything else. Goal is to get 20 monitors. He's sizing up slowly. I would need to get a new office first. Monitors, they're nice to have for sure. But some of the, man, I had such a heater maybe it was 2 Augusts ago at this point. Was it last August? I was trading on my laptop from the couch and I was crushing it. Does my dog do that really annoying licking noise when he go to bed and is quiet? Yeah, they definitely do that. But he has really bad skin allergies right now, which sucks. So he's like been extra itchy. What's the craziest trade and worst trade you've ever had? By craziest trade, you mean like just it was a really good one, or it was just like wild? I mean, nothing really seemed crazier than being full port long GameStop back in the 2021. You know, that was really anxiety inducing for me. And maybe my worst trade or trading day was like soon after I exited that. I had a bunch of money in my account and I felt like, oh, I got like such a good handle on GameStop. I lost 17K like in one day trading GameStop after that. Luckily, the next day I made like 18K back. So, but that was crazy. How much maintenance do franchises require? It kind of depends on the one you get, you know. And also sometimes, you know, we go through bouts of like going to the vet like 3 times a week, and then other times we don't go for months. But generally, Frenchies, they're lower maintenance from like a exercise standpoint. Like it's not like you got to take them to the park and wear them out that much. Like they're fine with just like a little walk and zooming around the house a little bit. But yeah, just from a more of a health perspective, they're higher maintenance. Good luck, Karem. The evals. Dan, today is walking day, not trading day. Yeah. You're so far you're right about that. You know what's kind of good news is the trade copier didn't work. So I only lost money on one of the evals. Supposed to be copy trading them, 3 of them, but didn't work. So only one of them's down. So that's cool. Do I have a playbook, as in like setups that I like to trade, I assume is what you mean? I don't have like a literal playbook, but I do have setups that I look for. And if you want to get an idea of like the best video is just my last one. I think it's my last one here. Yeah. This one I like talk about a few things that I look for, and then I take trades and I show some trade examples. You can like kind of skip to like the middle section of that video. Did Carmine trade yesterday? I don't remember. I have to just look. I don't know if he traded yesterday because he did a voice chat instead of like typing the Discord, so I don't know if he did. And then today he took 3 losses going for longs here at the lows. What about what's gold doing? I know it was pumping the other day. It's kind of came back down here. Yeah, Carmine Rosado, yeah. Little demand zone. I haven't really looked to see how gold respects zones and stuff. It's not something I really chart usually. I think I did it like last weekend. Maybe I did some charting on gold. So far it looks somewhat decent for like a supply and demand perspective. Yeah, silver pumping. I saw Stretch in chat was long silver and up a lot of money. Doesn't gold just move really slow most of the time, and then every once in a while it just goes nuts? What do you mean, Omar? I'm not sure what you're asking. All right, grinding through VWAP. There's a spike up. Maybe there's some China news or something. Omar, what platform are you using? Gabby, don't scratch your legs. Gonna make it worse. Don't scratch. Don't scratch. Go see Rachie. Come on. Let's go see Rachie. Oh, I know you're fussy. Watch Ray Cowell. Talking to me? You talking to me? Don't just jump down and go scratch yourself. Well, there's the buy up there. ES is at VWAP now. NAS coming to PDH. I didn't find news for that. Might not have been any. Omar, Trading View. You can create templates. Like I was using templates for supply and demand zones. You can create templates in Trading View that'll automatically label stuff for you. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, swing trading, different beast, Andrew. So, yeah, it's a similar concepts, you know. It's just faster trades. Would I ever get a different breed of dog? Yeah, definitely. I love Frenchies, but I mean, they can be a handful. I wouldn't mind like I wouldn't mind a bigger dog. But I also like a dog that I can just like pick up with like one hand if I need to, you know. So still alive. You got smoked at the open. You got 30-point slippage. That's really, really terrible. But if it was, you know, the open's more volatile. In my opinion, 30-point slippage is probably poor software execution than it is like a liquidity issue. Like I don't really know how paper trading takes into account liquidity or anything, but I it does to me seem, I mean, absolutely terrible for a non-news trading, and nothing off the open was, in my opinion, crazy enough to warrant 30-point slippage. So I would reach out about that. Nick says German Shepherds all the way. I don't like German Shepherds because when I was a kid, man, one like scarred me when I was like 3 or something. And so I've like just been scared of them. And I know they're just, I mean, they're very smart dogs, very loyal, but they're loyal to their owner. And I'm never owned one. So I just don't, you know, I can't, like a lot of German Shepherd owners, like when we used to live on the beach, they would just let their dogs roam off leash. And I didn't really, you know, our dogs look like a little snack, you know, to a German Shepherd. So I didn't really trust that their dogs were trained, you know, right, have the right recall and everything. So I don't know. I respect them, but they scare me. All right, so ES up to VWAP, back down. NASDAQ back under VWAP. Some divergence on cumulative delta there, right? What indicators do I have on screen right now? Just like VWAP and cumulative delta. Oh, on that screen. Yeah, that's VWAP with bands. Don't really use a lot of indicators. I mean, some people look at my charts and say, "Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff going on. They're so messy." Most of it's just levels, like horizontal lines. To me, that's different. I don't use a lot of other indicators. I don't have moving averages. I don't have... Well, that's not... I have daily moving averages, but right now we're not by any daily moving averages that I track. So it's mostly horizontal levels, and that's where things start to look a little messy. But when it's your own charts, you kind of learn what you can ignore, what you want to reference at certain times, and works. Yeah, it was a PDH rejection. That was pretty clean. Like, is that just going to be the shakeout before the move lower, or are we just going to chop like this all day? Could just be a really balanced, boring session. $30-minute supply rejection. Let me look. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I wouldn't mind shorting a pop, maybe a pop up. It's a VWAP or just under like 60s. I would consider it. Well, okay, that was fast. I was going to say, there's the pop that I wanted, and I got smacked down. Okay, there's some volatility. Wasn't unable to catch that, but that was a nice little pop just under 60 there. It seems very newsy. Looking for what that could be, but I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just watch price and see right now how it actually reacts. So ES came down to the lows, bounced. NAS a little bit off the lows. ES is pretty much to the tick, to the lows. This is just stupid. Like this kind of candle is tilting like tilting juice, we'll call it. And that's a technical term. Anyways, we're back in the 60s where I said I might consider shorting from. I might just negate that, but it kind of depends on if we just... Let's see what we do here at VWAP, but since we had that spike lower and a quick buy up, like, I'm not as excited about it. I definitely don't want to short near the lows because we keep bouncing there. So here's VWAP. There's a spike up. Yeah, this kind of shit will tilt you. So we had a nice little run going, and then stream died while I was trying to set up the giveaway. Sorry about that. That cleared out people, so now if you want to win this giveaway, you have a better chance. There's a spike up. All right, guys. Let's do a giveaway just to stay out of trouble here. You can only enter once. Hang on, sorry. It's the old text from the last one. Just 1 second. Alright, just a bunch of nonsense happening. Josiah tops up to so many codes. They don't do that. They're too cool for codes. Hang on, giveaways, I just had to get set up, so. Hang on. Let's see if this works, right? Okay. For an MFFU 50K starter plus. Type Dan, exclamation point Dan in chat to be entered to win. Josiah, I don't. Thanks for asking. Not with Tops Up, no. With the other ones I do. Wookie, don't forget your exclamation point. Exclamation point. Just enter once, and chat or the Streamlabs bot will confirm your entry. I'll leave it open for a little bit just to make sure that you type the exclamation point in front of Dan. And then you must... No. Yeah, I don't know why. Streamlabs is doing like the wrong message there. Hang on. It's like from last time. Weird. Meanwhile, market's coming close to overnight highs. And PDH on ES is not too far away now. Does not seem very tradable to me. Very Volatile with news. Just I know I don't really trade Forex. I don't really trade gold. Why don't I trade with TopStep anymore? We just don't have a partnership anymore. They cut me loose, so I'll cut them loose. That's all there is to it. Overnight highs sweep would be a target 900. It's a good target to the long side, but it feels very treacherous to trade this. Take Profit Trader offers one-day payout. Why don't you trade with them? I tried them a little bit. I just haven't really spent more time with them. Is the music sounding weird to you guys? I don't know. It's normal on my end, but who knows? Like, I don't personally need daily payouts. You don't need, you can, sorry, Planet, you can register after winning. You don't need, I don't need daily payouts, you know, it's not like I'm not feeding my family by getting payouts from prop firms. So it's like whatever to me, and it's 170 a month with, for 50K with 30% off or something like that. When I use code Dan, just kidding, I'm not allowed to use my own code. It's just more expensive right now, and this kind of price action's been having a tough time with it. So MFFU right now is a pretty good deal, so I'm going with like the more affordable one. Well, I'm not feeling this market, you know. Like I said, I've done Tradeify straight to sim funded. Yeah, sitting on top of VWAP. I mean, I know other codes to use, Francisco. Remember the first ever trade you took? With options, it was what was it? It was Microsoft calls, I think. February 2020. What's up, Takan? How you doing? I'm curious to see if we end up rolling over here. Best platform to trade Apex? Depends on your computer. Like, I'm on a Mac, so I like Motivwave. If you're on a PC, maybe Sierra Chart. Straight to Sim Funded is expensive, but if you want to do the other ones, it's kind of in line with what you'd expect from the other firms in terms of price. Let's see if we roll over here. Loyal Exchange, are you talking about the music? Is there a reason for that quick buy up? I think it was news on Trump on the Xi call. We will inform the media as to scheduling and location of the soon-to-be meeting. They're just renewing talks. Here it is. The call lasted approximately 1.5 hours and resulted in a very positive conclusion for both countries. There should no longer be any questions respecting the complexity of rare earth products. They're going to meet and talk about stuff again. Yeah, exclamation point music, Loyal Exchange. It's just all my own tracks. I made them just for you, Loyal Exchange. I don't think he made a deal. I think they're talking about making a deal. Right? As far as I know. It says they agree to start a new round of talks. So no deal. Just opening the lines of communication again. If you're new to the stream, today we do have a giveaway going for an MFFU Starter Plus account. Type in !Dan in chat to join the raffle. So far, I think we only have 69 raffle tickets given out, if this is accurate. So you have decent odds, considering it's free. Not a bad deal. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Well, at least a MFFU Starter Plus account. Trader Faith, I use Rhythmic for Apex. But you need to have a platform that allows rhythmic connections. !Dan, look at the pinned message if you want to be part of the raffle. I'll leave it running for a little bit longer here, and then we'll close it down and find a giveaway. Someone to give it away to, rather. All right. Well, I know it's cumulative delta, a little divergence there, and I don't know. I don't look at cumulative delta all the time, but it seems like a bit of a divergence. You're allergic to intraday DD, are you guys not? I mean, I'm talking to one person about Apex. I don't like intraday trailing drawdown at all. It's very, very difficult for me to adjust after not having it for like a year. Loyal Exchange. I thought I typed in the exclamation point music, and then the bot should give you a link to the Spotify playlist. Yeah. Okay. Okay, go for 10-point moves. Yeah, maybe so, Grizz. Yeah, there's a Discord server as well. Type in !Discord in chat. Get a link. It's free. 100% free. Come hang out. All right. Does anyone else want to join this giveaway? There's only 87 people in it. Tell your friends. I mean, it lowers your chances, but it'll make you. It'll give you a stronger friendship with that friend you tell about it. Make sure you're joined. Make sure you got a raffle ticket from the bot. Look at the message, Loyal Exchange. Look at the message that keeps popping up. Look at the pinned message in chat. There's a bunch of messages about it. You don't have any friends? Come on. Hey, Maul, are you still going to message me about that thing he talked about? I don't think I have any messages from you. Do we have people trying to get in multiple times? Don't be a sneak. Just enter once. Just !Dan, Sour Planet. Wait, can I enter? Can I enter my own giveaway? I want a free account. Oh, it did enter me. Did enter me my own raffle. That's funny. I hope I win. Just suck it, guys. Suck it. Should I make everyone sit through a game of Time Guesser before we run the giveaway? You guys help me get a high score on Time Guesser and we'll do the giveaway. No, but what you should do is make sure you like the stream. Because I'm doing a giveaway here and I'm only 71 likes. Come on. What are we even doing? Show some respect. You can enter a raffle, but you can't hit the thumbs up button? One of those two is a lot easier than the other. Just gotta be altruistic. Hit the thumbs up button for me, and then enter the raffle for you. We call that a win-win. Otherwise, next time MFFU is like, you want to do a giveaway? I'm like, nah, not worth it. Chat doesn't even like my stream when we do giveaways. There's nothing in it for me. If you're looking for the best cost to drawdown ratio, MFFU 50K is the best at 25.8, and second after that is 150K alpha features at 16.9. Nice stats. I mean, as I've been saying, MFFU, best bang for the buck going on right now. I like it. I already took one payout from them. It was easy, simple. Now, I just need to be able to trade this kind of price action and lock in a payout on 3 accounts. That's all I gotta do. Does spamming hearts help the stream? I'm sure it does. It makes me feel good. It can't hurt the stream. Froggy, did you enter the giveaway though? Do you believe in candlestick patterns? Yeah, to an extent. God, it's just you got it's part of the puzzle, you know. You got to piece it with more pieces of context. How about if we hit? How about this, Tachyon? Instead of us hitting 100 likes for the dad joke, how about if we hit 100 likes, you don't tell a dad joke? I think that would really motivate people to hit the thumbs up button. Oh. I'm just kidding, Tachyon. What positions you took today? I took, was it one short? I don't know how to show my trades on this platform, unfortunately. You could rewind the stream to... I know I took 2 shorts, I think. 2 or 3 maybe, and then a couple break evens and then 1 loss. It was right around here, right around 9 o'clock hour, a little bit before 9 o'clock I think is when I took my first trade. So about an hour ago. All right, I'll run the giveaway now. I think we got the people in who are going to be in, right? We have 100 entries. I think that's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and close it in 10 seconds. So if you haven't entered yet, you have 10 more seconds. Exclamation point Dan in chat if you want to be entered. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, got in at the buzzer there. We are closed. Okay, first of all, if you entered this giveaway and did not hit the thumbs up button, shame on you, but it's not too late to redeem yourself. Go hit the thumbs up button. We're a small little underdog stream here. Forget the subscriber count. It's the live stream, you know. YouTube doesn't often promote live streams the same way they would like if I just put out a regular video on my channel. It's a different story. We're just a small underdog live stream here. All right, should we pick a winner? Think we should? And watch the market roll over here. Eric. Is that you, Grizz? Is Eric in chat? All right. Eric, are you in the Discord? If you can join and DM me, Eric, just then we can get it taken care of. Cool. You don't need to do anything to join the Discord server. You just click the link. And that's about it. Hey, Eric, let me know when you message me. All right, Lexa, catch you later. Wouldn't mind seeing it roll over here. At least back to VWAP on ES would be decent. All right, dad joke of the day from Tachyon. I tried to make a dad joke about taxes, but it was too taxing to come up with. How about this? I tried to make a dad joke about the IRS, which, I mean, it makes sense for Americans. Whatever your version of the IRS is. But it was too taxing to come up with. Yeah, Kevin, the giveaway happened. Eric Pinaretta won. Rachel says I should put you in timeout for that, Tachyon. Yeah, Kevin, you were picked at first, and then I had to... You weren't responding, so I drew someone else. You hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away. He ran out of time. It's good. Can you do another giveaway, please? I will eventually. Probably next week. Got a feeling Rach is funnier than me? Yeah, she is. That's not a secret. Anyone that's watched Mango Street knows she's the funny one. I'm like the no-nonsense guy, and she's the goofball. What do you call a fish in a bow tie? Sophisticated? I like that one. That's funny. Oh, man. Social security number, Eric. It's a joke. He's just joking like he's gonna steal your identity. But Eric, let me know when you message me, okay? So I need to confirm it's truly you. ES is looking like it might come up to 6,000 and PDH here. Perfect. All right, man, I got you taken care of. We'll message on Discord. Thanks, YouTubers. Yeah, just been chilling at 300K for like a year, but it's all right. Congrats on the over 300K yourself. All right, Nas looking like it wants to put in new highs. Still think PDH gets swept here on ES. I'm not in a trade right now. I've not really enjoyed this kind of price action. Have you heard of the 30 trades challenge? Is that from Trading in the Zone? I think he has. Is his 30 or 20? I thought his was 20, but either way. Jim, there's usually you just have to do like follow a few steps to like unlock everything, just to like it. There's usually a box that pops up when you join and tells you what you need to do. I just saw your comment on Discord like 4 minutes ago. So you're in there. The left side, there's channels. Maybe that's what you're talking about. So it should look like if you look at my screen here, like you should see all these channels except for odd ones, but you should see most of these. All right, there's that pop higher again. Looking for PDH and 6,000 to get hit here on ES. Marky wants more uppies. There's that push that I talked about there. PDH and 6,000. And that's good for NASDAQ. It's an overnight high sweep on NASDAQ, so it's also nice level there. And up and away. Well, nice job, Maul. Not the most fun. I'm trying to think of like what's the best if you wanted to really find a trade here. If I really wanted to find a trade here, What do I feel best about? Nothing here. And then this hold of VWAP right there so far was the best thing I've seen. But it's honestly, to me, that's a hard one to grab, because when you look at it, like more of a minute by minute basis, kind of just looks like a failure at the relative high here. So yeah, you wait for VWAP to hold, and it will kind of probe through it and then close right above it. And this was like a news candle, so I don't even think you'd have to enter like before this candle probably even closed, the red candle there. And that's kind of not the best entry, because you're in the middle of this range here. So there's a million reasons to not take a long there. And then after that, it's very volatile news stuff, China, whatever. Hold the PDH on the other side was maybe the next best entry. So it's also this, the relative high I talked about. And then we'll come back down, hold once, twice. So one of these holds you could maybe pop along at too, right there. That was maybe the most reasonable if you really were feeling like more upside was in play. Another reason to not do it is we swept the opening high there and kind of rejected. So I don't know. Nothing really easy about grabbing any of this, in my opinion. It's great, Mal. Glad to hear it. Griffin, you got along from 769. And you got along at that VWAP entry? I mean, how long did you hold for? That's pretty sweet. I might just call it here. I mean, I don't know. We could play a game or something, but I'm not really feeling this. Griffin, 2 minis. Closed for like 60 points. That's sick, man. Congrats. Andrew, trading's been pretty rough, I would say. At least since maybe mid to late April, I think. Am I getting a Nintendo Switch 2? No. I have a Nintendo Switch 1 that I barely ever play. I don't really play video games very often. And I think aren't there crazy lines stretched around the block at stores? You know what? I think I'm just gonna head out. And we'll hopefully I wouldn't even bank on Friday giving us much, but who knows? We have news Friday. Yeah, we got unemployment an hour before open. We got news. Maybe that'll kick things off. But I don't know. What do you do after a training session? I usually, 3 times a week I go work out at the gym with the trainer. Other times I just hang out with Rach and the dogs, work on other projects got going on, etc. But pretty laid back. It's a little dark, Grizz, yeah. Yeah, trading's been no bueno really lately for me. past, 2 or 3 weeks. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head out for the day, though. And we'll try again tomorrow for Friday's stream. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow.